Okay, good morning. Today, I will share to you my personal experience about AIPP. It's an Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. Uh, Yan yung isa sa mga pathway going to Canada aside from express entry. Now, yung personal experience ko started last year around May 2018 when my wife asked me to attend an orientation. It happened in a hotel here in Cebu City. Then, yung agency is called E-Square. So, before the orientation, actually, my wife really is asking me na try. Kasi I'm working in a food and beverage industry for 15 years already. So, try until, ayun, we tried the orientation. We tried attending the orientation that was conducted by one of the heads of E-Square Management Consultancy. So, after the orientation, well, technically speaking, I was attracted to the program. So, yung 3-9 namin is yung express entry. So, in order for you to be qualified, yung staff nila, they assess both of us, me and my wife. So, thankfully, pumasa kami for the assessment kasi points system yun. So, pumasa kaming dalawa, tapos yung iba hindi. So, nung pumasa kami, that was the time that we made the talk to the head of E-Square here in Cebu City. So, we're talking about the pathway that we'll be choosing. So, choose namin yung express entry. So, when we choose the express entry, that's the time that ang ginawa namin, we paid fees, no? So, sign-up fee ata around 60,000. That was the sign-up fee. So, 60 to 70, I'm not quite sure kasi last year pa yun. So, after we do the sign-up fee, so binigyan na kami ng list of requirements. No? List of requirements for us to prepare in order to start the express entry. So, at that time, binigyan din kami ng tools about IELTS exam para just to be ready. So, after nun, after the signed up, that's the time that we do our requirements. So, kasi ako yung principal applicant, so most of my requirements are from my part. So, ginawa ko employment certificate. So, I have to connect with my former employees about doing this employment certificate. Tapos, recommendation letters. Employment certificate kasi, they wanted na merong salary na nakalagay. So, you have to do it all over again. So, and pagkatapos nun, police certificates and BI. Then me, I was working in Dubai at that time, so I was forced to get a police certificate from Dubai. So, medyo, the process is very long, no? Then, after that, IELTS. So, yung IELTS is, I'm not really good in English. So, nag-review pa ako. So, after the review, I taken the IELTS. So, express entry requires 7. But, kinuha ko lang is 6.5. No? So, ang ginawa, so si Mrs. nag-take ng IELTS. So, when she take the IELTS, she got 6. Then, combine na yun ng score in order na mapataas yung score namin for express entry. Then, educational credential assessment. So, me personally, ang ginawa namin is we sign up sa website. I'm not sure kasi yung wife ko yung masikaso ko. Then, we send my diploma. So, I think college graduate is equivalent sa kanila sa Canada is high school. Then, kasi hindi pa tayo, sa panahon ko, wala pang K-12. So, college, BS HRMM ako for 4 years. So, equivalent nun is high school, which is pasok naman sa Canada. Yung problema lang, yung mga high school grad from Philippines, medyo mahihirapan. Then, yun, nung nakumpleto na, so, we able to tally up the scores. So, pumasok naman kami. No? But, the score is only 292, 295, I'm not sure. Hindi umabot ang 300. So, doon ako medyo na-disappoint is because yung draw ng express entry is around 400 points pa. So medyo malayo kami. So 290. So ang ginawa ng E-Square is gumawa sila again ng another pathway, no, which is eto na yung pinag-usapan natin, yung Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. So nung gano'n na, so binigyan nila ako ng link for me to apply. So two companies, yung FMI tsaka yung isa, yung Dairy Queen. Yung FMI nag-reply, then they schedule me for an interview, pero hindi natuloy. It's because ang ginawa nila is sa pagkakatanda ko, they are pursuing applicants from Middle East. Yun yung ano nila. So parang nakapaghinayang. So the next thing is the Dairy Queen, which is ilang beses akong nag-apply. Then all I got na reply, na nakuha kong reply for them is only yung automated na reply system that hindi ka makapag-reply. So ang ginawa ko, I personally make an email kasi tiningnan ko kung ano yung mga recipients ng mga email ads. So nakita ko, so iniisa-isa ko, then personally emailed. Then in-attach ko yung resume ko, then knowing na unexpectedly nag-reply sila, no? That was around November last year. So November 16 to be exact. So nag-apply sila. So ang sinabi lang nila sa akin if I am interested in working in a full-time career. So syempre, I am interested. So so technically this is the start of my AIPP story. So nung nag-reply ako, na they even asked me kung may family ako from New Brunswick, Canada. So sabi ko wala, but I am willing to work legally in New Brunswick, in Moncton sa Canada. So nung nakuha nila yung response ko, so they referred me to the agency in Canada. So, yung agency sa Canada, so ang sinabi nila ni Dairy Queen is they are the ones who will be taking care of our foreign national applicants. So in-endorse kami. So technically it was me and the agency in Canada are working both. So first kinuha nila yung ano ko, kinuha nila yung CV ko. Then after that kinuha nila yung IELTS result ko, which is pag AIPP you only get a score of 4. So 6.5 ako, so pasok na pasok. So kinuha nila yung IELTS ko, kinuha nila yung educational credential assessment ko. Then after that, kinuha nila yung passport ko with me and my wife, no? So madali lang yung process at first. It's because yung E-Square or give us an requirement. So yung tulong talaga nila is preparing our requirements ahead of time, at saka yung giving us the link in order to apply for AIPPs, lahat ng companies, no? I was blessed lang because hiring nun at nag-reply talaga yung Dairy Queen. So nun kinuha na nila everything, so I was waiting for a job offer. So ang ginawa ko, dumating yung job offer ko on the new year. Actually December 31, 9 p.m. So dumating yung job offer ko from Dairy Queen. Then after that, yung ano talaga mode of communication namin from agency sa Canada is through email. So I have to wake up around 12 or 1 a.m., 12 a.m., 2 a.m. para makapag-reply ako sa kanila ng timely, no? So nakuha namin job offer, print namin, then sign, tapos binalik namin sa kanila. Then we were referred to do needs assessment, no? Settlement plan and needs assessment sa MAGMA, Moncton Association, Multicultural Association of Greater Moncton. So MAGMA, I'm not sure kung tama yung abbreviation. So we do a Skype interview with one of the representative sa MAGMA. So nag-settlement assessment. At we do it at 10 p.m. kasi sa kanila 10 a.m. yon. So Skype between me and my wife. So it's just like an hour or 10 minutes talk with a representative. So video call siya through Skype. So Mostly ang sinabi niya about New Brunswick, about Canada, then ano yung plans namin with my wife, then technically para siyang orientation in order to Canada. Tapos sinabi din niya sa amin what to do first upon arriving in Moncton. So nangyari yon around February 25, 2019. So when okay na, so yung needs assessment namin, in-email niya yung result, in-email niya sa Canada, yung agency namin from Canada. So at that point medyo natagalan, no, because we are really waiting for an endorsement from Canada government, New Brunswick. So it took, yung endorsement ko dumating kasi ng June. So imagine, February, March, April, May, June. So it took 4 months to arrive yung endorsement ko from the government. So parang around April or May, naka-receive ulit ako ng another job offer. Kasi parang sa pagkakaalam ko, the government, parang it's not reasonable kasi yung salary, kasi yun lang yung difference. Yung first job offer ko nung January, tapos yung sa May, na second job offer ko, the only difference is yung rate na ng salary ko, which is much higher. So again, nag-sign kami, sinend ko, then lumabas yung endorsement ko around June, no? So nung June, so technically wala akong gastos from receiving my job offer until the endorsement process. Wala akong gastos from the Canada agency. Pero nung pumasok na yung endorsement ko and they're requesting na to do work permit, doon na nag-start yung gastos ko. So apart from gastos ko from E-Square, so another gastos with the agency in Canada. So ang nangyari, so meron ng endorsement, so na-prepare na kami ng work permit application. So the work permit application, they asked for the requirements, which is ready na, thanks to E-Square, ready na. So nasubmit namin. We already submitted everything. Then upon submission, we paid a retainer agreement from me and the agency in Canada. So the retainer agreement really in peso is around 50,000, no? So dalawa kami ng wife ko kasi gusto ko bitbitin yung asawa ko. Dalawa yung wife ko, so around 100k, no? So around 100k. Medyo pero okay lang. So we just look at it as an investment, no? Investment that later on na return on investment namin when me and my wife will work, no? So ayun, when na-process na yung work permit, yung thinking namin, it was the agency who will apply. But hindi pala pwede online, so you have to do in paper. So ang ginawa lang yung papers na sinubmit namin, they send it back to us. Tapos nung na-receive namin, actually madali lang siya. It took only 4 days from Canada to Philippines yung ma-arrive yung mga documents. So nung na-arrive ng mga documents, ni-review namin ni Mrs. Tapos we made an appointment sa BFS, yung Visa Application Center here in Cebu, sa Keppel Building. So nag-arrive kami ng sa Visa Application Center. So at first hindi pa namin na-submit because yung NBI is sa misis ko na part is medyo matagal na and they're required at least 3 months yung tapos they need an offer letter from my employer. So medyo may setback, no? Nangyari yun nung Monday ng August. I can't remember, basta Monday yun ng August. So ayun, we took care of the NBI kay Mrs. Tapos nag-email ako sa employer ko na ganun. So mabilis naman, no? Mabilis naman ng response. So from Monday na-submit namin ng Friday, which is August 9. Na-submit namin sa Visa Application Center. Nung okay na yung papers, kinuhan kami ng picture at the same time yung biometrics, no? Required kasi yung biometrics. So kinuha namin, iisa kami ni Mrs. Then after that, so para malaman yung yung result, we just wait for the text from the BFS. So yun, but the email ad ang na-register namin na email ad is from the agency in Canada. So the agency in Canada will just update us kung may kailangan pang documents. And after that, after 1 week, we were receive a request for medical exam. No? So sa nationwide yon, sa Cebu, Santiago Street. So yung clinic na yan, nationwide, they are legally, no, they are authorized to do medical checkups kahit sa Canada, Australia, New Zealand, sila lang talaga. So nung pupunta kami, that was Tuesday of the following week. Nung pupunta kami, another gastos na naman. So it would require like 11,000 for each. So ang nabayaran talaga namin total is around 23,000 ni Mrs. So it's a very simple na ano lang, urine, tapos blood. Yung blood kasi requires the HIV testing, it requires yung creatinine, yung x-ray, tapos yung appointment to the doctor, interview, ganon. So it took us whole day talaga. Dumating kami around 6 a.m. Tapos natapos kami around 4 p.m. na. So, after nun, the doctor said that normal naman yung mga results. Then after, yung blood na lang yung yung kailangan. So, sabi nila, if you don't get a call from us, meaning okay na yung exam mo. Pero, pag may problema, tatawagan kami. So, thankfully, hindi kami tinawagan. So, I think, we're thinking, okay na siguro. But to make sure, tumawag kami sa nationwide, sinabi nila that all results are normal. So, thank God. So, ngayon, work permit is around 6 to 8 weeks. Sabi ng Canadian agency ko, around 6 to 8 weeks ang processing. So, from making of this video, it's already on the 5th week. Kasi nasubmit namin August 9. So, nag 1 month siya nung September 9. So, we are really expecting that within this month, lalabas na yung visa namin. Then, ayun, I'm still here in the Philippines, waiting for my visa. Tapos, we already bought yung bags, we already bought winter clothes. Me and my wife will be ending our work this September 30, 2019, para at least we have time to visit my family, bonding with our family. Kasi waiting na talaga. We are waiting for our visa and hopefully, cross fingers, lalabas siya this September or if not first week of October kasi 6 to 8 weeks nga. So around 2 months. Earlier is 6 weeks. So we're expecting really kasi 6 weeks na siya next week. So we're really expecting. So ngayon, I've asked my employer about accommodation, about airfare ticket, no, as early as today. So ang sabi niya, sila ang magte-take care ng accommodation temporarily. Kasi by the time na makasettle na kami and we want to choose our own place, pwede naman. So for now na newcomer kami, so meron na silang house for us ready. But the airfare ticket we have to shoulder on our own. So medyo medyo mahal kasi although my wife's working in travel agency before, the cheapest airfare na nakuha niya is around 37,000 isang tao pala yun. So dalawa kami, around 70. So from Manila to Taipei, then Toronto, then Moncton, New Brunswick. So yun yung pathway nun. So ngayon ang update talaga is we're just waiting. Then once we got our work permit and visa approved, then we will book our tickets and we will pack our bags and yun na. So hopefully nakatulong ako sa inyo, those persons who really wanted to have a dream working in Canada. So just don't give up. Complete your requirements, have patience, and most of all, pray to God. Yan talaga, pray to God. Kasi me and my wife wanted a better life. We wanted to experience living in a first world country. Mostly talaga better life. Kasi by the time that we will retire, babalik din kami sa Pilipinas. No? So, yun lang for now. Then, thank you for taking time watching my video. Then, by the time that aalis na kami or na-receive ko na yung visa application ko, we will give you an update. Okay? So, please subscribe kahit bago lang tong vlog ko. But, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.